Yeah, good work. Good work from Group E. Good work, except for one individual who, to save them some semblance of respect, we will not mention by name. Singularity. Alrighty. Group F now, with Chucky versus Deathslinger. We're going to be seeing Deathslinger's debut in the tournament now. Let's see, can they get something done here? I think they certainly can. Can Chucky get it done? Can he get it done? Hands together now. Can he get it done? Can he get... Ormond Lake Mine? Might be able to. This map can... Honestly, it feels very... I don't know. For a while I thought it was pretty even. These days I'm starting to feel like it's more survivor-sided. Let's see though. Can Chucky get something done here? Question is, where are the survivors? Where have they started off with? You get the infinite... infinite? Yeah, the infinite power. The instant information. Oof. Hoping to catch him off there, but failing to do so from Chucky. They go for the vault. Try and lithe away, but Chucky managing to catch up with his own kind of lithe. Gets the injury. He's off to a good start so far. Hoping to zone him off in a way that you'd prefer, but failing to do so. And there you go. Clean start. Chucky father is watching him playing better. Yeah. Answer sham on the Discord hack. It's gonna sound crazy, biblical, but I'm currently playing and I'm streaming. It's a bit hard for me to look at my Discord while I'm actively doing things. Alrighty, Chucky. Onto Lara now. It's looking like Lara's heading towards the hook. It's Chucky, you want this? You prefer this? Ooh, Chucky. Spicy. Spicy. Chucky, my lord, what was that maneuver? God damn, that's hot. that was good. That was good. I'll give Chucky full credit for that one. Alright, and you assume the unhook on knee is going to come any second now. There you go. But Chucky's starting to build momentum now. This team's working quick, but he's working quicker. There you go. You got Nia. Got information. There's the unhook on Lara. It's kind of the issue. Oh my lord, Chucky, where was this beast earlier? My lord, he is just simply onto it. Oh, and nice, Chucky. Oh, but the lithe though. The lithe, always the bane. The exhaustion perk. Whoa. Jane going off the holding W land. Throwing Chucky off a little, but he's still onto them. Seeing some more scratch marks. Jane. Just going straight for the strongest pallets. So Chucky has to respect him, but given the side she's on, could spell disaster. Chucky's still onto them. There you go. And that's what that calm and patience warrants in the end. Another hook for Chucky, a bit later than you would have liked, but hey. It wasn't like he was playing a ball, he was on the ball. He's making some great calls. There you go, you get some more information now. You got the speed boost you need now. You got Lara. Damn, you're kind of hoping they weren't paying attention. They walk into the wall. So you might as well. With this speed boost, you're gonna get something here. Yeah, they don't go for that. There you go, you get the down on Lara. And with that is Chucky's fourth hook. Lara not wiggling. Chucky, you don't mind this. Get the kick on the gen. Getting information. Hearing more progress over here, and as Chucky can't ignore this. You've got a bit of a 4-gen going on here. You can't ignore it. There goes another gen. 3 remain. Lara's unhooked. There's Chucky. Gotta figure out where they are. No information. How these survivors vanish is beyond me. It seems to be a freaking pseudoscience at this point. Honestly impresses me sometimes how quickly these survivors disappear. Alright, there's Lara. You see Jane on the right. Oh, and Chucky just cutting it a little close. But, does see the life. Lithe and Nia making themselves known as Chucky. You're not too fast. Alright, you're happy to take whoever's just unfortunate enough to be behind you. And there you go, you get another down. You do see Lara sticking around nearby. Gonna go for the quick pick. Hearing footsteps, I think. Chucky on a roll now. Making movement, making plays. You see Lara there, that's the face you want to see. That's the face you want to see. You got Jane going the other way. Question is, where's Lara? Where is Lara? Chucky, you need Lara. There's Lara. There goes another Gen 2. Chucky's free to do as he pleases now. And there you go, there you go. Textbook Chucky, textbook. You'll love to see it. With that, that is another hook on the board for Chucky. And his first death. Ooh. Sable running in courageously. But unfortunately, I mean, Lara ain't wiggling. Lara simply is not wiggling. And with that, you see Jane up there and it's Chucky. Don't entertain that. You just simply do not. You have bigger fish to fry. You've got your 3-gen here. Might as well keep a hold on it. Keep it protected.
Let's keep it on the down low.
Still regressing. There's Jane. You suspect that this may be not the chase you should be taking, but you see Survivor's healing, so you just might have to. You just might have to. There's the life. Assumedly straight back. Nope, they've gone up. Sable's healed now. So Chucky, you've got to wrap this up soon. You've got to wrap this up soon. Oh, Chucky attempting to zone him off. Manages to do so. But is this the best way they could be going? Oh, Chucky, just playing it smart, playing it carefully, paying attention to where the survivors are looking, which most of the time is not behind them. Which is not behind them. And there you go, another hook for the Chuckster. Alright, he's on a roll now, he's on a roll. Question is, can he keep the momentum? Can he stop them from breaking the 3-gen? Unfortunately, no. He cannot. But you could certainly keep an eye out. There's Sable. She's not really the one you want. But hey, she's gonna run around like a goose. Give away free hooks. Ah, she went up. That was a gamble from Chucky, one that he did lose. Ah, Chucky, you're folding, my man, you're folding. Just not getting that full commitment from Sable, because that is suffering the consequences. Chucky, you need to pick it up now. You need to pick it up. You can tunnel. Why not do it? Why not do it? Why not do it? Alright, you have the opportunity to do so here. Why not? Oh! Chucky falling for the most obvious fake of his life, man! Come on, Chucky, what are we doing here, man? You're gonna make me cry, man. You're gonna make me cry. There's Jane, here you go. You've got them, you've rounded them up. And as the Chuckster, this is the opportunity you've been looking for. This is the opportunity. You know they have life. There you go, there you go. There's another down for the board. It's starting to close in on the survivors. Now ideally you do want Sable. It will give you the most time. You see Jane over there, possibly looking for a Sabo. You see Bird Moon over there. Could be from Sable. There you go, there's the information you needed as Chucky. There you go, assumedly Wicked or some sort of other healing perk. There you go, it's starting to close in. Question is, can Chucky make it happen here? Attempting to body block. on for the basement hook. Let's see, let's see. There you go, there's the information on where Jane is. There she is. Chucky, you don't want to even give him an inch. Don't want to give him an inch, and with that Chucky gets the full 12 hooks. There you go, there you go. You love to see, you love to see it. We knew he could do it without any third-party interruptions. We knew he could do it, and he's shown to us that he simply can do it. There you go, there you go. Yes, Chucky, yes, yes indeed, Chucky, you've done it. You've really done it. And with that, we will scrub that in onto the table, onto the table, and with that, Desslinger is next on the list. My sympathies to the Desslinger. Desslinger, it's not looking bright, man. I gotta be real with you, Chief. It's not looking bright for you. Given the lobby in question, if you guys can't see, I'll do use a favor and I'll zoom in. Let's see. Hey, you never know. You never know. Maybe these Steves will be so gun-ho about fooling around, having a joke, that maybe Desslinger can profit off it, alright? Just because you see 4 Steves lined up, looking swag, doesn't 100% guarantee, at least not full flashies. That's why I think he might have a chance. Desslinger's cooked. Desslinger is cooked. And you see 2 mystery offerings, you can only assume what those are. They're all on the same platform, assumedly. Yeah, Desslinger, you gotta be mean here, man. You gotta be extra mean. I just, there's no doubt about it, man. So let's see, can he get it done? Can he get it? Desslinger, man, it ain't happening, man. My sympathies. Just, you know, do your best, man. Do your best, alright? Everyone is gonna look at you with kind hearts and recognize that all the cards are stacked against you, mate. All the cards are stacked against you. And here we go, here they begin. There you go, patience from the Desslinger. This is what he's got to do. This is what he's got to do. Oh, that could have been a very crucial shot that he failed to make in the end. Steve, which way is he going? There you go, you get the down. You get the down. Pat him more like shit ham, straight up. Alright, Desslinger with his first hook. Maybe this is what I predicted. They might be too focused on fooling around, and because of that, Desslinger's gonna be able to profit off it. Got the Steagulls and the Aura revealing themselves. Got the unhook. Question is, can Desslinger maintain? Ooh, I've honestly thought for a second that hit. I legitimately almost thought. There you go, Desslinger, he's just on it. He's just on it, he is not even hesitating. My lord, we love to see it, we love to see it. He's here to make himself known, and my lord, is he doing it. I think with that, I think Desslinger was looking for something other than a pain res, but hey, if it's going to be right there, you might as well get some information. Known dead man's activation. Makes you wonder what the other survivors are doing. Desslinger, curious as to where the survivors could be. Not hearing any screams, which is ringing alarm bells in the mind of the Desslinger. Gonna do his due diligence. Not seeing any indication of the survivor in question. Possibly snuck out. With that, Desslinger's lost a bit of pressure there. Oh, got some dead man's value. With that, Desslinger knows where he needs to head to next. Never mind. That, you get the injury. Desslinger, he's on a roll. He's on a roll. Question is, can he interrupt this vault? Yeah, nah. Just ain't happening. Just ain't happening. It's that kind of map, man. You just gotta... you gotta just run around, circles and circles. Desslinger, man, my sympathies. My sympathies, but he might be able to get the injury here and the down. There you go. There you go. Desslinger against the odds. He's still playing it calmly. Still getting those hits, getting those downs, not really wasting time too much. But you can't let it get away from you. Can't let it get away from you. There you go. There's another hook for the board. Remember, you do know where the survivors are roughly at. And the survivors are more than prone to letting themselves know where they are in a given situation. Do have one pain res stack remaining. Oh, you're getting some information there from Gearhead. And so Desslinger more than comfortable with taking the approach of interrupting this save. Even for a brief second. Ooh, failing to get that shot off. Surprised that actually missed given the plethora of other shots he's made in the end. Now this is the Steve I was waiting for. This is the Steve I was waiting for. There's the fog vial, there's the unhook. There's Desslinger, you need to investigate this. I'm sorry, can someone explain what happened there? I'm sorry? Was that not dead on? Can someone investigate for me what that was? Did the fog deflect the bullet? I didn't think that was possible, quite frankly. I didn't think that was possible. Was I insane? Did anyone else see that? I think I'm just insane. Alright, with that, Desslinger does get another hook. Despite the seemingly fucking Tai Chi deflection of the spear. Somehow. And I mean, as Desslinger, there's no reason not to play the safe. But as Desslinger, you do see a Steve going in for the save. So why not do something about it? Why not? I gotta be real with you, Chiefs. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I don't know what's going on. This game is so interesting. Alright, as Desslinger, might as well stick on this. Steve, not really have any resources nearby to work with. Giving Desslinger another down. He's starting to build momentum. Despite the fact of the 1,000,001 interruptions. There you go, another dead man's. You want to get on this gen at least. Hopefully provide some extra pressure. Get them off the gens with progress, but unfortunately they're not here. No progress there. There's the unhook. There's another gen gone. 3 remain. Desslinger is getting closer and closer to his goal here. There you go, there's a Steve. It's Desslinger, you gotta try and zone him off. See the looking back, it makes you wonder if he's got dead hard or something. He does not. He does not, and with that... Ooh, unless there's a serious interruption here. I think Desslinger's gonna get his first death. There you go. There you go. An explosion over there. Oh. Desslinger struggling to have object permanence. Desslinger feeling threatened by the Steve. But remaining calm, still manages to get the injury. Can't let him get to that building. Just simply cannot, and he manages to anyway. This could have proved to be a disaster for the Desslinger. Oh, but Steve! Just taking the wrong line, making the wrong gamble, and failing in the end. Now with this, Desslinger should be able to get a pain res. But unfortunately, every fucking wall is in the way. And as such, he's not able to in the end, but he still gets a very crucial hook. And with Gearhead, you're going to get some information here on where the other Steves are. Deathslinger, you're looking. Do you get the spear? Do you get the spear? And are you free to tunnel as Deathslinger? Can you keep this momentum? There's a lot of progress on that gen. Some that you simply can't ignore. You need to go for the kick here. It's Deathslinger, you need to have a look around. You need to get on one of these Steves. Ideally the one that has been hooked. Oh, but failing to get that crucial shot out. This could spell disaster for Deathslinger. This could. Yeah, and this Steve, he's look at where this little fella's going. Look at where you're going, buddy. I know what you want. I know what you want. There's a dead hard. And in the end, it didn't even matter. That's another hook for the Deathslinger, and this time he's going to get a pain res, which is going to be so critical at this point in the match. There you go. Getting that dead man's value now on top of it. Deathslinger, he's starting to roll now. Question is, can... Oh! Just occurred to me the stream just died for a split second there. Epic. Whereabouts is the stream? What the fuck? Glad to see everything's working while I'm here being crusty in the corner. That's fun. It's gonna be lovely to edit later. Alrighty. That's another death for the Deathslinger. 2 Steves remain. He's feeling happy about the current situation as it stands. You did see Steve running this way. Deathslinger starting to open up the map now. Hearing some more gen movement here. Got an explosion over there. Now ideally in this scenario you'd like Steve number 4. And the greater question is, which one is Steve number 4? Because I certainly don't know. And there you go, you've got a Steve out here, out and about. I think this is Steve number 3. Yep. Well, that Deathslinger was right about that assumption. You're in a tricky spot though. Because if you get this down, you get this hook, you're going to have to make a breakneck sprint to the other end of the map. So the question is Deathslinger going to make it? He does have no way out, so if he gets it, he's more than happy about it. Question is, does he make it there in time? He might. He's got to book it though, he's got to sprint like there's no tomorrow. But he might be able to beat the other Steve there. Question is, which side is the window on? It's on the other side. Other Steve's looking there. And as Deathslinger, yep, you're just on it. You're just on it. That smidgen quicker, and you know Steve's here. So why not get your greasy mitts on him? Why not? Alright, delay the inevitable. The longer you keep him running, the less time he has. And if no way out procs, that's game over. Alright, so you just need to keep him running for just that smidgen longer. It's taking the longest path imaginable. And in the end, Deathslinger does manage to find him. And with the last hurrah, gets a clean shot. What a fantastic performance from the Deathslinger, despite the stream having a hissy fit halfway through. You love to see it. And there we go, that is 12 hooks for Deathslinger, and that is a draw for Chucky and the Deathslinger himself. Good performance to start off with. Alright, we thought the odds were going to be stacked against him. Badham, assumedly a Swift of 4 Steagulls, but in the end, it was all tomfoolery. And I mean, hey, in their defense, they still got a few gens done. I think there was 2 remaining in the end, so hey, nothing to snuff at. They still got it done. And with that, send your GGs. GG well played. Good luck next game. And we'll write that in on the board. 12 hooks for Deathslinger, and with that, that is another draw. This group is just draws galore. And with that, as 2 draws for Chucky, 1 for Deathslinger. It's a very low scoring round, but hey, sometimes it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but when I return, we'll see the return of Myers versus the Executioner. So let's see it. Let's see it. The Silent Hill movie's just come out, so you know Executioner's got something to prove now. So BRB people, Executioner's got a lot more work to do if he wants to get the 12 hooks in the end. For Myers, I don't think it's that much harder. So let's see. Let's see if he can get it done. That's the cue for the match to start. Thank you. All right, Temple of Purgation. Not too bad. Not too bad. Myers can certainly slither around. A lot of things to hide behind. Let's see, can he get it done? Myers build next to you tonight. Which one's Bill? I'm assuming it's not Frank Sinatra. And Myers looking for the survivors. Not getting any glimpse of him. Oh, but there you go. You find your maiden in arms, Laurie. Trying to get as much stalk as you possibly can. As much as you can. As Myers, this is where things pick up. Alright, he's gotten his stalk off, he's ready to start powering through pallets, and there he goes, already with it down, he's on a roll already. 5 strands, ooh, we love to see the guy in the wheelchair with the cheeseburger. Excuse me, it's a chud burger. And you will respect its title. I don't remember, someone asked for it. Alright, there we go. First hook for Myers. Can he keep the momentum up? A lot of progress still on this gen. Getting information that Feng's on the other side of the map. Not the best, but... there you go. Some more information on Renato. I'm gonna catch him off here, failing to do so. But you got Feng coming in for the save. Gonna use this as an opportunity, get some stalk. Alright, you've got to play the macro here. And then you go back to Renato. Alright, you got to keep pressure on all cylinders on the board. There you go, and look at that, Myers, he's just being clean with it. Wasting no time. It's the chud burger? Yeah, it's the chud burger. There we go, second hook. Zarina, unfortunately, for Myers, doesn't go to second stage. But Myers is still on a roll. That's a woman. It is a woman. Now as Myers, you got to get onto it. You got to get back onto the survivors. You've been too slow.
Chud burger on the worm in the wheelchair next to the sub one, the chair who's doing the casting with Frank Sinatra behind them.
Yes. To all of that. Alright, you got Feng up here. And as Myers, you need to take this chase. Oh. Feng, just being calm, being resilient. But, in the end, it does not even matter. Because Michael, the absolute beast he is, wastes no time in getting his downs and getting his hooks. That's 3 on the board. Headache, goodbye, good night, Coopers, and stay hydrated. Good night, Fables, and yes, you drink some goddamn delicious water. With that, that is another hook for Myers. He's off to a good start. Can he keep the momentum? Renato making himself known. Doing something there. doing something. Assumedly wanting to get some DS value here. Myers is not going to entertain it in the slightest. Alright, he can't go for the hook at this stage of the game. Oh, Myers getting stuck. Gets the injury. It's better than nothing. Gets the break. Starting to build pressure now. Zarina not paying attention to where she's going. Oof. Myers. And Zarina. Players upon players from all parties involved in this match. Renato's been brought back up. And now that you know that Renato has Dead Hard and likely DS on top of it, as Myers, you're gonna be wise to it. You're not gonna give him an inch now. Chud's messed him up, yeah. Alright, Myers back on the prowl, looking for his next target. There's Fang. There's the sprint burst. There's Myers, it's a little frustrating, but hey, sometimes you just gotta go for it. Oh, and Fang just holding W to the ends of the earth. As Myers, you're not too fast, as long as you're getting your stalk. Well, Loki lurk time. All good, Clumsy Cookie, all good. Appreciate the lurks. A lot of noises happening on the other end of the map. And with the way that Fang is looking back, you assume a Dead Hard. Nope. And there we go, Myers gets another down. He's on a roll now, he's feeling it now. Question is, can he maintain the current amount of pressure he has? I think he can, He's certainly going a lot slower than he did previously, but if he finds his hands on Zarina, could spell disaster for the team. There's not a lot of progress on that. You assume they're back on this gen. Yep. If they stick to it, they're going down. Get another kick. There's the restoration. And Renato just overestimating his own capabilities just goes down in a matter of seconds to the power of Myers. You'll love to see the overzealous survivors being put in their place by the killer. Time and time again, you'll love to see it. And with that brings Myers to 6 hook states now. At this point in the time, I think, unless he fails to get any of the death hook survivors, I think it's game, set, and match. Got the scratch marks here. There you go, there's Laurie. You're much more prioritizing the stalk rather than just straight up injuries. Because that's much more important. Ooh! And the calm and patience from Laurie allows her to get away from the grasp of Michael Myers. Oh, Michael, my man. There we go, there goes Renato. That's exactly what you want. You want them to start dropping off like flies. Alright, this is Myers' chance. Can he pull it back from here? This is not the chase you really want, but it's certainly one you can profit off of. There you go. A lot slower than you would have liked as Myers, but hey, in the end, doesn't matter, you still get the down. With that, as Michael, you need to start moving along now. You need to start getting to the other side of the map, seeing what's happening with the gens. Alright. Now it's very crucial what you do here as Michael. There's Arena out and about. This is what you need. Michael gunning it for Zarina. Can he get her down? There's Feng going for the save. Oh, can Michael do this? He's right on her tail. I think he can. And there you go. Once again, Michael getting a clean down, wasting no time. Could go for the Mori, but I think he's just going to prioritize the hooks here. He needs to keep the momentum rolling. Alright, he can't waste too much time here. Getting that immediate information on Feng. Question is, can he profit off it? He knows this is the gen they've been working on. This is the one they like. This is the one they're planning on finishing up. You see the blast mine? It's not going to matter in the end, though. It's not going to matter in the end. There you go. There's the blast mine. That was so sneakily hidden by the Fang. Oh! But Laurie revealing herself to Michael. It's the chance Michael needs to get the 4K. Why not? Why not get the 4K, Michael says to himself. Harumph, scratch his chin. And I think he's going to take this opportunity to do exactly that, because why the flippity hell won't you? Why the flippity heckity doodah? Ooh, nice dead hard though. Nice dead hard. But again, in the end, you're simply postponing the inevitable. And to what end? To what end? There's Fang. Question is Michael gonna throw the game completely? He did not say shit. What do you mean? He scratched his chin and goes, harumph. Now, as Myers, you do have one thing on your side, and that is your ability to sneak around and slinky dinky. Gotta get the kick, gotta prioritize the gen pressure. Looking for Laurie now. She's the one you want, she's got a hook state to spare. Get him running now. You suspect the way they just keep looking back, that they've got something up their sleeve. And no, they do not. And no, they do not. And with this, you're going to get information on exactly where Fang is. Question is, can Michael use it to his advantage? I think he just might be able to. There you go. Friends to the end activated. Michael does know where Fang is. And there you go. There you go. You can report Renato, he griefed us that game. How did he grief you? Tomato sauce. And with that, Michael, in the end, proving to us once again that he is him. Finishes off with the 4 hook stat, not the 4 hooks, the 4K with the 12 hook states. And we will slap that into the board. And let's see, can Executioner, can he continue this recurring theme in Group F of the draws? I think he might be able to. I think he certainly might be able to. Oh. Alright. Executioner, let's see, can he get it done? Can he outpace Myers, or will finally someone in Group F break the tiebreaker? Freddy Fazbear! Pizzeria! I mean, this is the first time we've seen it this tournament. You kind of honestly forget that Freddy Fazbear's is a thing in DBD these days, because how infrequent you see anything related to it. Pinhead, locating a survivor early on. So we report the streamer in general. Yeah, you should. Yeah, no, wait, no. Alright, Pinhead finding his first survivor, finding a few survivors. Alright, and as Pinhead, you've got your choice of the draw. There you go, the hesitation, getting the injury. That's what you need from these survivors, you need hesitation. Question is, can Pinhead keep up the momentum? Oh! There's a gen in here? Alright, you got the injury on Meg. Who do you go for here? I think you keep on Meg. I think you simply do keep on Meg. Seeing Meg, faking it. Ooh! Meg doing a good job, lies away. Question is, can Pinhead keep up? These survivors, they're all over the place. They're on every gen. It's Pinhead. You wonder if he should have gone for that, and I think he should have, but he's being a little careful. Oh, survivor going for the fake. Works just a smidge. Oh, and just failing to do so. Pinhead, you're throwing it, man. You're throwing it. Pinhead, you're throwing it. Oh, Pinhead. Not Pinhead, Pyramid Head, whatever your name is, you stupid idiot. You're throwing it for all of us. And there you go, you get that down, but god damn it, man, have you wasted your time doing so. There you go, there goes another gen. You see someone behind you, you gotta get on them. Ah, fails to do so. They bring back the pallet with any means. Fails to get the injury. There you go, get them in your trail. It's going to be great for saving time in the end. And as Pinhead, you're just going to take this. Why is the host crashing out? Because I'm in an absolute state of dismay from the state of these killers and how poorly they perform sometimes. It is an actual embarrassment to the tournament. When is he not? Straight up. When am I not crashing out? Pinhead staying on Yui. He needs to push it now. He just needs to push it. Ooh! Yui not paying attention to where they're going. Pinhead gets another cage down. He needs to get some more option out there. Why is the host always crashing out? Wish I could tell you, man. Wish I could tell you. He needs to get eruption out there. He needs to start finding value from his perks. Alright, he just simply needs to. Alright, he's starting to get downs now. But the downs mean nothing if he's not getting value. You're behind V here. Oh! Pinhead managing to interrupt the save. Ooh! Nice prediction from the Pinhead. Didn't expect it, honestly. I thought he was just kind of just throwing it out randomly, but he managed to get value from it in the end. There goes another gen flying high. And a save on the other end of the map. These survivors. Whew. On top of it, Pinhead, he just needs to be more so. He just needs to be more so. There's the heal on Yui. Pinhead keeping his eyes peeled. He can camp, he can tunnel. He's got a bit of a 3-gen here. As Pinhead, you need to do what you can to protect what you've got around here. There's the save. That was Pinhead, you need to get back on top of this. Ooh, there's the hit on V, but she still had the endurance. As Pinhead, you're hoping to get her in your trail. Pinhead, there's Cheryl. She's another good, worthy target to go after. Keeps you in your 3-gen area. I think Pinhead's throwing this. I think he's choking. In the end. Gets the injury. Gets the information on where they're going. They lie the way. Can Pinhead cut this a bit tighter? I think he can. There goes another gen. Failing to do so, Pinhead. What are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you, man? Pinhead, Pyramid Head, whatever you my guy, my man. What are we gonna do with you? What is this? What are we working with here? There you go. Was that so hard? Was that so hard? Apparently so. Apparently so. With that Pinhead, how are you over here? Where have you been? Where have you been? And with that Pinhead, Pyramid Head just needs to make do with what he's got. You've got a survivor on the left here. It's Pyramid Head. You can't go after these. Expect someone's on the door. You gotta get in. Cheryl not free from her trail. It's Pyramid Head. You need to get on this. Wait for a committal. There you go. There you go. Very, very courageous from the V there, Jiminy Crickets. E for effort then. Getting information from the trail. It's on Meg now. No progress on that gate. It's Pyramid Head, you need to keep an eye on it. Hi Freds. Hello Ducky Doodah, how are you? And ideally you want Meg here. You want Meg here. But as Pyramid Head, you gotta keep your eyes on all sides. Scratch marks, implying a survivor somewhere when they are very much not. And here you need Meg. You just need Meg. Alright, they're the golden child here. This is the one you go for. This Pyramid Head, you need to bring back the hook states. There you go, you get another down. There you go, there's the down. You cage V. You grab Meg. You cage V, grab Meg. Ah, Meg's up. There's Pyramid Head, you gotta cut the hardest line you can, straight to the gate. Can you beat them before they get there? They've gone somewhere else. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? Oh no, where have they gone? Oh no, where have they gone? What have I done? What have I done? Oh no. Oh! It's Pyramid Head, you gotta pull them off. You gotta pull them off. Gotta go for the hook. You gotta take as much as you can. You gotta take as much as you can. You got Cheryl coming in, you got V coming in. You got the dead hard, you bring him down. You're taking what you can get, man. You're taking what you can. But in the end, it didn't matter. Oh. What if he doesn't care? That is true. What if he didn't care? But in the end, Pyramid Head, it was a comeback, but in the end he's finished off with 9 hooks. Intense. I give him full credit for that. He did a terrible start, but he was playing it well in the end. I feel like he could have gotten more. Maybe if he just played it a bit wiser, I don't know. You had a lot of survivors there injured and ripe for the tagging, but in the end he just didn't manage to get it in the end. So with that is 9 hooks for the Executioner, and that is the first time that someone has gotten something other than a tie. It's between Myers and Pyramid Head. So now Myers is starting to build a lead against Chucky. You love to see that. Alright, now let's move on to Group G with Doctor versus the Clown. Two avatars of tomfoolery. Let's see.